the jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. Here comes the jet sweep. And that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
Slot man in motion right. On third down, it's Manning. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And now giving lots of room. Out of bounds. Up beyond the 30-yard line. That is well done there. Converting on 3rd and 15. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. In motion, it's Jackson. To throw is Eli. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Slot receiver headed right. Eli gonna throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And the Eagles are gonna have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. In motion, it's Jackson. Now Manning. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
They send him right out of the slot. To throw, it's Manning. And he'll take it on in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more. As the kick's away. This is taken in at the goal line. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. And he won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to lose a yard as he steps out of bounds.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll stick with him again. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. It's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Moss in motion. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
In motion, it's Jackson. To the air is Manning. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll be taken down. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Slot man in motion right. Throwing now, Manning. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live the play.
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. We're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
1 quarter in the books. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. First and 10. Tight end motioning left. His drive will start on the ground. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Kirby Joseph there to make the play. They face second down and 7. From the gun, Jackson. He'll throw it left, and there's his running back. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. Going up top. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. And the Eagles will have great field position right around midfield.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Looking to throw is Manning. This is caught down that right sideline. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Here's Manning. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. From a stadium that's hosted NFL games since 2007, the International Series continues inside iconic Wembley Stadium, the capital city of London, England, hosting the NFL again. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Oates, and we're getting set for kickoff. And here, partner, I'm really focused on the start of this game. Both teams emphasize what happens here right at the jump.
And that's why that so many of these teams spend so much time all week, Mike, on what they call their opening script. It's not just a series of plays that they like and they just kind of throw darts at the wall. It's how do you unmask the defense? How do you set up future plays and future possessions?
Sports. It's in the game.
It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game, right? Any edge that you could create, but now, well, now's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Nick Bosa makes the stop. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long. wasting time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Penalty not helping their cause for this third down. They send Jackson in motion right. Third and long for him here. That one's complete right side. And he's out of bounds, up at his own 45. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. On the shotgun handoff. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense up to the line fast. From the 33 on 2nd down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's the snap on 4th. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. He's got it inside the 25. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Back now, pressure on its way. Rolling left, buying some time. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance.
Got a blast.
So now from a bit further back, here's 3rd and goal. Throwing from the gun. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
This, our last play of the quarter. They'll throw for the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Eagles come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. Neither side separating much so far. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have it following that interception on the final play of the first quarter. Broke through the tackle. And he's going to go down, but a solid run there that pushes them to the 14. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They go to Barkley again. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They go play action on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what I call a nice tendency buster right there. Works to the tune of a new set of downs. Really got some nice yardage, and it wouldn't be surprising to see that call used again in a similar spot.
They'll send him over right. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Working quickly here. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Eagles working here. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again, following the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. throw here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Saints will get set to take over. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play. Then they tag him for pass interference. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. To throw here on 1st down. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Eagles come up big with an end zone interception and a nice return, too, out to their own 20.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 2nd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll get it up to the 44. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here we go, 2nd and 9. On target to Jackson. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Saints have it with 99 yards to go. They're at the 1.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Back in his own end zone, looking to throw. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up. Running back sent in motion. Another throw here on second down. Fits it through the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Down the run right, throwing deep down the side. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Man in motion, headed right. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Second and 8. Finds his man. It's Worthy. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Throwing now off play action. He's on the move. He takes it himself. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing now on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Completed here to McCaffrey. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Offense in the hurry up here. To the air now on first and 10. That's in the hands of Moore. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Working quickly here. Throwing now from the gun. Chased out to his right. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that play good enough for a first. It's a 21-yard gain, and the Saints are going to have a first down. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. After the sack, another pass on second down. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
They just get the play off. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Looking to throw. Cut near the goal line. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on it. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Going power with a big tight end. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal. McCaffrey trying to punch it in. Powering across for the touchdown. The Saints now trailed by just a point in the fourth. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. And it's no good. What a time for a miss. That was for the tie, but instead, Brock, they continue trailing now in this fourth quarter. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Returning in from the 16. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. Ball at the 33 for first down. Got it deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know, man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's good. The ball's out, he lost it. And the Saints grab it.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Throwing now, following the turnover. Escapes the pocket. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. And this defense wants the extra stoppage before the 2-minute warning as they take a timeout, 2:05 on the clock. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Now, just before the 2-minute warning can hit, Brock, whistles and a timeout taken by this defense. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing now. That's caught for the first. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. McCaffrey. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Here we go, right up the gut. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down for a big red zone stop.
They get the timeout, and with 1 second left, they're going to get mentally prepped to, you'd think, try this game winner. Through the tension and pressure, Will Reichert out to kick. The 27-yard look here. The kick is good. He got it. And that's going to give them the lead. So it's a win for the Saints. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. So that's going to do it for us here at EA Sports. This has been another presentation of Madden Ultimate Team. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New York.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the great cities of the world, London, England. Up in the booth with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and kickoff straight ahead, CD. What's one thing that you're going to have your eye on?
I think about what the great coaches of the past always said. The key to any ball game. Can you rush theirs and protect yours? Well, in this case, both of these teams get after the quarterbacks. I'm watching the pass rush.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Faking the give to Barkley. Now Manning on the move to his left. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
Here's 2nd and 10. The slot man in motion right. Manning going to throw. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nate Burleson, 66 yards. And the Eagles need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said, better team at home should steamroll them. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Throwing to start the drive. Sewell can't get away, and he's taken down. Devin White defeating the offensive line and getting to the quarterback. And they get to him right out of the gate. And this defense hoping that that's a harbinger of things to come.
Yeah, when you give up a first-play sack, makes your quarterback wonder if he's going to go to the sidelines and talk with his offense coordinator and head coach and say, hey, you know that game plan we put together? We might need to change it right now.
It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. They're going to try and throw. That one out wide and intercepted. The Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott picks it. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters. And this is what he's always had. And that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
So after the INT, it's Manning. Connects with Kittle underneath. he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Manning. This is caught. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Jackson, the man in motion right. He's going to get it on a jet sweep. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Deshaun Jackson. It's a 1-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to extend their lead. Now they send a man in motion right. They're going to run it with Barkley. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Now a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Sewell. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going for. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Now from a stadium that's hosted NFL games since 2007, the International Series continues inside iconic Wembley Stadium, the capital city of London, England, hosting the NFL again. So good to be with you, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here. Greg, as we look at this matchup, I'm looking around and hearing this crowd. They're so fired up for this one. What's it like when you come on the road and you've got a hostile environment you need to take care of?
You know, I always liked it. I always thought it added to the element of bringing some energy and bringing some juice, especially in pregame. But once that ball's kicked off, you crowd down as fast as you can, especially on offense. Take them out of it. Get them back on their chairs, sitting on their hands. The more energy you give them, the more noise, it does make it a little less efficient to operate, especially on offense. So come out fast, come out furious, and see if you can take this crowd out right from the jump.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And a big run right out of the blocks. He gets forward for 9 on the first play of the game. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. In motion, it's Jackson. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as the tackle's made at the 36. They motion a receiver right. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
He had plenty of juice coming across to get the ball, Mike, but he hit a whole new gear after he secured it and began getting vertical. By comparison, it looked like a lot of the defenders who had a shot at him were a little flat-footed and ended up getting burned for a big game.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. On the play fake, here's Madden. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Well, Mike, the other day we heard how the offensive coordinator wanted to start fast offensively, but here so far, it's been the pass rush and the defense who's gotten out to the quick start.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. In motion, it's Jackson. On 3rd down, it's Manning. Quick throw, taken in. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. To the air is Manning. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
A short one there, caught by Kittle. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. The motion man here is McLaurin. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He gets it to Samuel, left side.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
He'll find his rookie wideout from Texas. And he's going to have a Texans 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down. They'll They'll look to throw yet again. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to the air one more time. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he will score. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Houston. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Anders Carlson now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. More from the International Series in London after this. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing now, Manning. Going right sideline and complete. Still going inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The extra point is up and through. And the Eagles will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Here comes the blitz as he looked. That one intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be it.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Eagles. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. to go once more as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle to Kittle. 13 yards on the catch there. First down for Houston.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end. The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That's caught by McCaffrey. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
First down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Samuel has it working the middle. And he will get into the end zone. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Texans. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Texans will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This fielded at about the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Eli gonna throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to beat him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Eli. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw is Manning. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Manning. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Manning. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. They run out of the gun with Barkley. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They go play action with Manning. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. In motion, it's Jackson. To throw, it's Manning. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The extra point is good. And the Eagles have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
Incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. This time they stay on the ground. And this will be a Texans 1st down as he gets this up to the 42. So we at halftime here at Wembley in the latest installment of the NFL International Series as we send you back across the Atlantic. Early wake-up call for Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Top of the morning, Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Loose inside the 30. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Texans will even this score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. In motion, it's Jackson. Here's Manning. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Slot man in motion right. To the air is Manning. Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. In motion, it's Jackson. Now Manning. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. In motion, it's Jackson. They'll look to throw again. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They send him right out of the slot. The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. Throwing now, Manning. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They put a receiver in motion to the left. On 3rd down, it's Manning. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get it into the hands of Kittle.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense as the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one. The defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them and you're able to extend that lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The motion man here is McClure. Right back to the air following that pick six. Now, right on the heels of the pick six, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really would...
Here in London, we see one of the world's most iconic football venues, Wembley Stadium. And since 2007, it's welcomed the NFL to stage some American football contests as well. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Keith Scott, joined by Brock Heward for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They send Jackson in motion right. He cuts it to the right sideline. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Gosh, I love that creativity of the play call. Name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best, your playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage. And this time, not as a receiver, but as a runner. That is job well done.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, kid. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
From the 27. His first throw is an interception. And the Packers get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Got first down from the 31. Mahomes starting off with a throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down. Working inside the red zone. It is caught left side.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
He's got a man left.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Cook calls it in. And he's tackled for no gain. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Another throw for Mahomes. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Eagles will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. On target to Jensen. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They're throwing it. Finds a seam down the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. And in motion, out of the slot. Pass play on 1st and 10. Into traffic, complete. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Offense up to the line fast. From the 29. He's got it near the 10. He touches him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first. Putting a receiver in motion. They're going to run with Barkley. Is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. The tip definitely broke up that throw. So it'll be second down.
Yeah, that ball looked good out of his hands. It just couldn't get through the defense cleanly. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
A second down throw for Mahomes. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Throwing again, Mahomes. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense in the hurry up here. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down at the 30. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down Packers. Back to the air, Mahomes. It's a Green Bay touchdown. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there. Yeah, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Anders Carlson to tack on the extra point. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Packers tie this game 7-7. We're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here. Trying again, following the sack. He throws a bullet to this. They connect on the deep shot. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Returnable from the 2. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Throwing deep to the left side. Big gain downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now in Britain. The Packers trailing on the scoreboard. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Mahomes now. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
3rd down, Connor gets it. And he tried to power it forward, but I don't think he got it. Just short on 3rd down, no gain on the run, and now what will they do on 4th?
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Mahomes to throw for it. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Throwing from the gun here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. PAT effort coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Return starts from the goal line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Diving right side, got it! Now timeout taken by Green Bay, that's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. first and 10. Here's Mahomes. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs?
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He's got a man left. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Timeout taken by the Packers, their third and final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Another throw for Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. 2 quarters to go from London Town, and here we go in our second half. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Now it's Mahomes. Cook calls it in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Mahomes trying for the deep ball. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Cut out left. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Again, Mahomes to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Ball at the 33 for first down. Still sticking with the passing game. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He sends this one to the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Eagles will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Jet sweep to start the drive. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big, or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
Well, that'll be incomplete. They took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
It's caught by Crabtree. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Throwing is Manning. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Manning now to throw. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all they needed. First down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now Manning. Throw downfield, going to be taken in by Jackson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, 53 yards. And the Eagles will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. Cunningham. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
It's a loss of 4. Now third down. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson, 78 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. They they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down at a yard. Shotgun now for Manning. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were in nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That whole thing was thrown off track thanks to the defense of Fred Warner. Really nice play.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Here's Cunningham. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Cunningham looking to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. 7-7, our score after 1. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. Elam able to put this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Now Manning. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. In motion right comes Jackson. From midfield, here's Manning. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Slot man moves right. Throwing now is Manning. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down. Manning going to throw. He gets it complete to Jackson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles have regained the lead. They're going to run it with Barkley. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Cunningham. Crabtree has it. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Cunningham to throw. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. Touchdown, Vikings. Nate Burleson, 70 yards. And the Vikings have moved out in front. Elam now to add the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
To throw, it's Manning. Escaping the pressure right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Manning to throw. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring it down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now Manning. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Vikings are going to get it back here just past the 35. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? They start the drive with Peterson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. This fielded right at the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he's got this to Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Eagles. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. That's caught at the 2. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Now Cunningham. Crabtree with it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? It looks like they're ready to go.
And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 29-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up third down now.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Elam's kick is good, and that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive. For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
From the gun, it's Manning. Connects with Kittle underneath. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Manning. To Barkley on the check down. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet, and the Vikings pick up the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
He's got him in, complete. Still going inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Michael Crabtree, 87 yards. And the Vikings are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Kevin O'Connell choosing to leave his guys out there. They'll go for 2. And they go with McCaffrey. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line. And the lead is going to stay right where it is. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. He's got his man on the crossing route. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. A good start there on 1st down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt about it. Down a couple of scores. They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Chunk plays, explosive plays. That will be the key to this drive.
A first down carry for Barkley. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll send the tight end in motion. Manning now to throw. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. And Nick Bosa so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down. Third and 19. In motion, left goes Crabtree. From the gun on 3rd down, Manning. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now Manning, gotta have this one. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So the 4th down conversion has them inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Now Manning. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Manning to throw once more. Right side caught by Jackson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Here's 2nd and a yard. Shotgun now for Manning. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Deshaun Jackson laying himself out in the end zone. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Eli's going to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Quick throw there is incomplete. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Cunningham looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Manning to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like that there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is third down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. To throw is Manning. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. This will be caught just inside the 10. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. The noise is getting deafening. Here's 3rd down and 3. Now Manning. Forced out to his left. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their coverage.